Alrighty, this is me, the Greasy T-Rex, and we are back with another episode of Project Zomboid, the Survival Saga. This is going to be episode 2, and unfortunately, our man John mcripped met an unfortunate fate at the teeth of a zomboid. Throat ripped out, guts all over the ground. It was terrible. So, we are back, new world, new character, and here we have this sexy man-beast here, a man by the name of Earl J. Hickey. That's right, folks. All the way from Camden County, it's Mr. Earl Hickey. So let's get right into it. We're in Rosewood currently. Hopefully I didn't just get us hurt like a fool. Pardon me. Hold, please. All right, there we go. Alrighty, let's see what we have in here. Not much of anything. Alright, a little honey, a little granola, a little salami. Anything in the freezer? A beef patty. I guess I'll take a mop. Actually, let's see where I have spawned. Oh, the firehouse is right there, so I think I'm actually just going to go to the firehouse. Really wasn't expecting to be able to just leg it to the firehouse first thing. But alas. Boy, get up there. You're Earl J. Hickey, for Christ's sake. Phenomenal. Alright. Let us make our way into this crusty ass fire station. The last few, I don't know if they've set it to where it has a higher chance of being disheveled, but it seems like the last few times I've been through here, it has been just in shambles. Wow. Oh boy, it is looking rough in here. Just a moment, folks. Pardon me, everybody. I had to go take a break for just a second. It's kind of late, and I'm kind of tired. So, as I said, my apologies. And we are back to our regularly scheduled program of shenaniganizing. Fuck me. It's always something, isn't it? Righty, we actually made it through that alive. It's a Christmas miracle. Got some sugar cubes. Can of oats. Oats. Grab this as well. I'm going to put our bacon and ground beef back in here. This dope ass fanny pack. I'll take that as well. And that can go there. I sat down and actually no, we're not. I'm gonna come in here and watch Life and Living in the bathroom. Sit on the ground and catch my breath. All right, let's see what we can do for ourselves. Don't know that those are giving us any protection as such. Will, however, take that. Just, it's better than having nothing, certainly. try to get rid of a few of these. Jeez. All right. Oh, there's some on the ground. Oh. Lovely. So I'm dressed as a fireman. Take all of this nonsense. I guess some medical equipment is better than no medical equipment. I'd rather have it than not. Certainly. Wow, this place is fucked. Dull fireman's axes. Got one good one. Criminy. Alright, well. Let's see what we can do about our accommodation for the night. Because I'm figuring it's going to be here. I can't make that happen. Tonight, anyway. I think this is coming with me as well. It's an oxygen tank. It's kind of cool. Sleeping in the shower stall tonight. Loady, loady, loady. All right. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. I think that's going to be it for day one for us here. Just walked its way upstairs. That is not cool. I'm going to take care of that. I will take that crucifix. All right. Let's drop all of this stuff on the ground. Dull medical shears. I mean, it's odd that they're dull, yet the condition is maximum, though. Who knows what that does to them. I mean, I'm sure somebody does. I don't. So I don't know if I brought it up yet. What the fuck is that? I don't know if I brought it up yet or not. However, if I haven't, I certainly am going to now. I've been playing Project Zomboid for a long time. God, probably the better part of the last 10 years or so, at least since it's come out. I was playing Project Zomboid back when it was on Desura and not on Steam before Desura went under. That's how long I've been playing Project Zomboid. So I have been playing for longer than most. I've been playing since everything was one-dimensional and Maldra was the only place you could spawn, and it was very basic, even back then. I've been playing since the Bob and Kate days, which a lot of people who maybe are just now getting into it might not know even who that is. Bob and Kate are the two original people way, way, way back in the day when Project Zomboid was a real true early access like beta, and the first, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes were playing as a man named Bob and his wife Kate. His Kate was injured, and you can even still go see that house in. You can even go still go see that house in Maldra. It is still a house you can go see. I don't know that anything special spawns there, but it is a location you can go see, and that's kind of interesting. That's kind of a cool little piece of Project Zomboid lore that I think a lot of newer players are going to, I don't know, just skirt over, I suppose. To me, I find it very interesting. So that's how long I've been playing. Bob and Kate are the two people on the, what do you want to call it? The home screen of the game. That's Bob and that's Kate. The hell? Yeah, those two people are Bob and Kate. That's how long I've been playing. I've been playing since those days. I remember having to the absolute nightmare that it was moving over my Desura key from Desura to Steam when Desura went under and was bought out. I think it's still around in some minor capacity, but it's not. It's really kind of not. And again, a lot of maybe younger players who play Project Zomboid might not even know. A lot of younger players who play games on Steam might not even know what Desura is. It was Steam before Steam was a thing. Then Steam got pushed really heavy by Valve, and Desura just sort of faded out of the public zeitgeist of gaming. And it's unfortunately no longer really around in any meaningful capacity. Like I said, I do think it is still a website that you can go visit, but it's not really a thing that people actively use anymore, sadly. So I've seen Project Zomboid go through many, many iterations in its day. Yeah, I've seen Project Zomboid go through many various iterations in its day. I've seen, everything from the good, the bad, the ugly, as they say. It has. I'm not gonna say it's seen better days because it's as good as it is now. There was quite a long time where it was almost perfect, and people just wanted Build 42 to come out. Yes, Build 42 does come with more hitches and hiccups and things of that sort, but you know, I accept I accept it in all its flaws because I waited for a long time and I'm happy with what it is. Yes, uh, there are things that break it. The game does break from time to time, but it still isn't technically a complete game. It is an early access game, like a lot of things are these days. So we're not really going to be able to do much of anything about that. Period. That just is how it is, and that's how it's going to be. Uh, but I think if we all can just love it in all of its glorious flaws, I think everything will be just fine, and we'll be all right. It is a very good game. It's an odd sort of thing out there. There aren't a lot of things out there like Project Zomboid, which I think leads to a little bit of its charm. Let me set my watch. Can't believe I'm sleeping in a bathroom. Eat these oats right here. Oh, that didn't do anything for me. Alright, let's see what we can find. I do have the Zomboid set to be slightly weaker, just because I think in stock settings they are just a bit tanky. At least for my own personal taste. To each their own. What is he wearing? Flight jacket. That's kind of interesting. Alright, let's see if this car has any gas down here, and if not, we're going to... Oh, there are some Zomboids by it that I didn't see before. Hello. Alright, did any of them have anything good on them? Another pair of pants. Alright, let's see if this bad Johnny's got any gas. It does not, but it's in okay nick. Alright, I'm gonna run possibly over to the police stations, though I could see that quickly becoming a problem. Oh, it's hella holes. Oh, nuh-uh. I'm gonna just sneak around. No, I'm not. Alright. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna go more towards where the towns and the houses and such are. There are some games I'm quite excited about coming out this year and next year. Let's see, what's that game with Norman Reed? Death Stranding. I can't remember if that's out or if that's coming out this next year, but I am excited for that. That will be fun. I enjoyed the first one. Not everybody did. Some people felt that it. Some people thought it felt like just a walking simulator, and I do see that. I understand why not everybody would like something like that, and I get that. I enjoyed it. I found it to be quite relaxing for the most part. Ooh, there is gas in this. It's wrecked, but there's gas in it. No gas in that. All right. So I certainly can see where people would not enjoy it, maybe as much. But I thought it was a good game. I thought it was a really good game. And I thought it was shot well cinematography-wise. I think maybe one of its downsides was the fact that a lot of the cutscenes were very, very long. Alright. Wow, there's nothing in here. Damn. That's rough out here for a pimp. Alright. Something has changed about the combat. I will say that much. Maybe they've changed something with the combat and I've not I've not taken note of it yet, which certainly is possible. The combat feels like it's got little hitches in it that are hard to how do I want to phrase that? It's got little spots where maybe it kind of glitches out. Is that a fucking goat? What is that? Oh. All right. That's cool. Hmm. Hmm. I didn't know I was going to be able to do that. I thought you had to have a knife to do that. God, that thing is in rough condition. Alright, I'm gonna go into this house and watch. No, I'm missing life and living. There's no thing in this house. There's no TV in this one either. I guess I'm missing today's dose of life and living. Well, maybe. Maybe. I can sneak my little booty over here. Peachy. All right. Ho, 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 ho. Mm. All right, let's grab this very broken van and this poor little sheepy. Just butcher right here. Oh. Wow. That's certainly something. Come on. Wow, our boy is depressed. Come on. %9 on the engine in this thing. Cheapers. Alrighty, let's try to cook ourselves something to eat. Then set our little booty down. I think that'll be it for today's run. Eat ourselves some poor mutton chop. Really didn't fill us up that much, but what can you do? I'll just put it all in here. Screw it. I'm just gonna pass the time or fast forward the time, and then when it comes up to it, I think we're just gonna get out of town. If I can't find a better vehicle. Quit your coughing, you big baby. Can you cool it? I'm gonna set my watch to 10. Let you sleep till then. Or not. Not really actually much of anything in here, which is kind of the sad thing. Have ourselves a drink. Oh, pick up all of our medical supplies that are on the floor in here. And watch our next bout of life and living. Ooh, that was rank 2. Sweet. I do believe there is one good fireman's axe downstairs, which I'm going to grab. I'm not going to grab all the other mostly beat to hell ones. I'll grab that. And I'll grab those. I believe that's going to be it for Rosewood. I think if this... Holy hell. No. You are kidding me. It's not kidding me. This game really does have a special way of making your rectum hurt at any particular given time. And of course, nothing quickly is going to have gas. I have only on very rare occasions do tires just burst like that. That is... Oh god, that's annoying. One of these church vehicles has some gas in it. That would be... Toit! This is not a church. This is... super duper mart. This isn't Fallout. This is the like the store. Saved by the bell. Lucky me. I'm just going to deal with what's here and I think call it there. In fact, I think I am actually going to call it there. Uh, this has been episode 2 of the Project Zomboid Survival Saga as our new character, Earl J. Hickey. Hopefully, we will be able to find him, his brother, Randy Hickey. And I will see you guys on the next episode of Project Zomboid, the Survival Saga. Thank you, and I appreciate you for watching. Take it easy.